Good evening, viewers, and welcome to All About Women. Let's talk. Good evening to as many of you. I really hope that you all are enjoying your evening so far and you're having a great and a wonderful evening. And Happy New Year in advance, that I would like to say to as many of you. And I know that this time around that many of you are really going to enjoy this lovely topic, because I know that many of you always like my topic. Anyway, I know that many of you are kind of out there. You're doing your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day shopping to make sure that you have everything before the shops closes early. And yeah, right now it's kind of really packed, because it's not quite long that I came from where I came from, and the whole shop is so packed.
Got me.
It's so packed with so many people. Oh, in fact, I actually even thought that we were in Nigeria, because the queue the queue was so long that I was thinking, oh my gosh, when is it going to come to an end? But yeah, anyway, today is another day, and yeah, like I said, I know you will like this very topic. So, guys, bear with me. Today's topic that we will be talking about. The topic is called "We Survived 2025. Now let's heal and grow." Wow, that's a very, very lovely topic. It's a very lovely and powerful topic, which I know that many of you will enjoy. But for now, before we start, I would like to say welcome to my live, All About Women. Let's talk. But again, before we start, because of the message that I got yesterday from one of the fans, so I will be including. So it's just going to be a general thing, and I'll be including the men as well, just so that they won't kind of feel left out. Yeah, welcome. So yeah, many of you may or may not know me, but it's your girl Adaze. Yes, well, welcome to 2026. Yeah, starting from tomorrow. Yeah, welcome to 2026. Gosh, I can't believe it. I just can't believe how fast that we have scaled from 2025. YouTube family, yes, thank you. Yeah, I can't believe how we scaled 2025 and we're now about to enter the new year of 2026. Hi, welcome, and thank you for coming on. So like I said, we are talking about we survived 2025. Now let's heal and grow. Now many women and men, yeah, they will be wondering. They are wondering about that question, even thinking in their mind that wow, this very topic and question is a very, very powerful topic. And in their minds they're thinking that with everything that has happened from January till December of 2025, how they're going to heal from everything that they have gone through. That's what will be in their mind. That is what will be in their mind right now. No, I'm not single, as you can see. Yes. Now, back to what I'm saying. So yes, so the women, women and men, yeah, they will be thinking. So women and men, they will be thinking that wow, how, oh my women and men, women and men will be thinking that wow, that everything that they have gone through has really, really,
Not answer bad comment, only good comment.
yeah,
That guy that was there, I'm watching,
yeah,
I can reply him, don't answer bad comment.
mm,
That one that say happy birthday, we did it.
yeah, thank you. So yeah. So yes. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. So back to what I'm saying. So yeah, the women and men, they will be thinking that how they're going to survive. How they've survived really with everything that they have gone through from January to December. But it's actually a long process. Despite the fact that we as men and women have passed through a lot, despite the fact that women and men has passed through a lot, they still manage to survive. They still manage to heal and grow from every situation that both men and women have gone through. Yeah, Happy New Year. Uh, unless you're referring to Mr. Jimmy White. But yeah, Happy New Year anyway. So yes. So now back to what I'm saying. So they have managed, men and women, they have managed to survive through. Oh, thank you. Yes, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, so they have learned to survive, to heal, and to grow.
Have you watched Trotar Celebrity Version?
Do you mean the TV show? Is that what you mean? Please let me know if that's what you mean. So yes. So now, yeah, they women and men, they have. Oh, okay. No, not really. It's been advertised. I always see it on the advert, but I've not really had the chance to actually sit down and watch it. So it's kind of something that in my own time I'll have to kind of sit down and watch it.
Okay, it's still 2026.
Hi, welcome. Oh wow, it's not 2026 for you yet. Oh, okay. So yes. Anyway,
Why do people do fireworks today?
well, that yeah. You see, in Europe here, that's how it is every year. Mostly when it comes to the same to you. Happy New Year. Mostly when it comes to the New Year, they're always throwing fireworks. So it's a general thing. It's a general thing just to say that we are crossing in to the new year. So it's kind of like where they're sending out a message to everyone saying that we are crossing the new year.
It's 6:30. What are you having for dinner?
Oh, well, I'm not kind of really sure as yet. I've not kind of thought about that as yet. But yeah, back to the person that asked me to sing. I will sing, but very soon. Anyway, so yes, so many women and men, they will actually be thinking how they're going to survive, and even at the same time they're thinking that they manage to find a way for them to survive, to heal from what they have gone through. Uh, um, hmm. It's just that it's just that the gospel songs that I can think of right now. Unfortunately, I won't kind of be able to think of it because as in to sing it. So if I'm going to sing something, it will kind of be in my language, my own song. But it is a gospel song. But yeah, the other songs is someone else's song, and I would kind of you really want any kind of copyright thing. Anyway, but I will sing. I will sing very soon. Anyway, now first of all, so good evening to as many men and women, and thank you all for being here tonight. As we sit here together, we are only moments away from ending 2025. Oh, hey, thank you. Actually, I don't actually know what you mean.
I'm so glad. Catholic.
No. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. In just a few moments, this year will pass into history.
You're better looking.
Thank you. I really appreciate. Yes. So, in just a few moments, this year will pass into history. The calendar will change, the clock will move forward, and life will continue. Yeah, that is the same thing every year. Every year is a new year. Unfortunately, even me myself, I wish that 2025 doesn't end. But unfortunately, it's just that we can't rewind back the hands of time. That's just how it is.
Any ideas to start fresh?
Wow. Well, that's a little tricky one. It depends. Yeah, you're right. It's the kind of the New Year's resolution, is to start off with, and whatever you decide, is what you will start afresh.
Have your tea. Are they your born teeth?
Yes. These are my natural teeth, my natural white teeth. That I was born with. Thank you. Yeah. Now, okay. Tonight's conversation is not just for men only. It's not just for women only. It's for every human being who lived through 2025. Guys, bear with me. Sorry about that, guys. No. No. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. This is this is just my water. Yeah, it's just my water that that I have to take every time. Thank you. You guys are making you guys are making me laugh. Oh god. You guys are making me laugh. um so yes, so again, so tonight's conversation is not only for men, it's not only for women, it's for every human being, so it's for everybody who lived through 2025. This is not a loud message. This is not a performance. And this is a moment of honesty. So this very year of 2025, it's we struggle to get freedom now. By Bridget. So so what I mean is like crossing over. We're about to cross over. Yeah, so we're about to kind of cross over to the new year. So that's kind of what I mean by bridging. So yes, so really it is really about honesty in anything, whatever it is that you are facing. Is just about being honest. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's about being thank you. So it's about being honest.
We're transgender.
I don't. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what you mean by trigender. To be honest. Sorry about that, but unfortunately, I'm taken. But thanks for the compliment anyway. So now.
Oh, I identify as three genders.
Oh well, I'm a female. I'm a female. So yes. So it's kind of really about being honest. No, I don't. So it's about being honest in everything or whatever it is that bothers you so much, whether if it's good, whether if it's bad. I don't know whether if it's good, whether. Yeah, whether if it's good or whether if it's bad, is just kind of really about being honest in whatever it is that you do, so that at least people can kind of be able to help you in whatever it is that you face.
What is non-binary?
Bear with me. Hold on. Let me, I'll check that briefly, quickly. Okay. Okay. So to answer your question. Non-binary is an umbrella term for people who use gender identity. It isn't exclusively men or women. they might feel like a mix, neither fluid or completely outside the traditional two gender systems. So that's what it actually is. So an umbrella term for people whose gender identity isn't exclusively male or female. So I hope that I answer your question of that. Okay. Yes, yes. So yeah, so it's really about being honest in.
Don't talk about this on radio today.
No, they asked the question.
If the question is inappropriate, don't do it because we don't want to be penalized.
Yeah, no, it's not.
If
They,
it's an inappropriate question, don't answer it.
No, it's not inappropriate.
Because of the
yeah, no, it's not inappropriate. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yes, so but.
answer question or answer response.
Yeah, okay. So yes, so back to what I'm saying. So it's kind of really being about being honest in anything that you.
Oh my gosh. I did get you in trouble.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't. No, you didn't get me into trouble. No, I was just telling. Yeah, I was just telling them that. Yeah, because you are. Yeah, obviously you asked the question, so you were not sure of it. So yeah. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. So yeah, it's about being honest with whatever it is that you have done or whatever bothers you. So yeah, if you're kind of like honest and just say what bothers you, people will be able to help you through that way. Now, many people are quiet tonight. Because right now, this very new year, yeah. For now, is okay for now, but in the next.
Oh, what did you get for Christmas?
Oh, wow! I actually got a nice little hamper set, as in. Nice perfume, nice cream, and yeah, and then a little bath soak as well. And I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest with you.
Oh, don't get up.
Yes, I actually really enjoyed it. By God's grace, yeah, by God's grace, he's rich in Jesus' name. Yeah, but yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. It kind of felt that I was like in a mini spa in my bathtub. Yeah, because it's so relaxing. It was so relaxing. The little hamper set, including the essential oils that made that kind of made the bathtub to kind of smell nice. So it's kind of like where you're having the feeling of where you're in the actual spa itself.
I would have fruit.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. So yeah. Now, not because they have nothing to say, but because they are processing everything this year has carried. So it is like that. It's like that. This very year of 2025, yeah, women and men, they have gone through a lot. A lot has happened from January to December. Yeah, a lot has happened from um, like family drama or losses in the family. So many things, both good and bad. So like women and men, they mostly when they kind of trying to meet themselves to go on a date, and and the woman kind of probably selected quite a few men, and she turned she turned quite a few of them down and said, no, sorry, but you're not my match. Then she'll now go for the next person, and she's decided. Who? Sorry, that's the hard one. If I could pick one gender to exist, what would you pick? Whew. Yeah, that is a very, very tricky one. I don't really know how to. I don't know how to answer that question. But I don't know how to answer that question, to be honest. But if I were to pick, maybe, maybe, or put. It's hard. It's hard to pick. Maybe female, or maybe male. But it's hard. That is kind of it. This is a hard question, to be honest. So yes. So many men and women, so they have really gone through a lot, from family drama to losses in the family to being diagnosed with like certain health problems, to money worries, so on and so forth. Right now, they may not say anything, but why they're not really saying anything is because they are processing everything that has happened within 2025. So it's not that they're silent. They're not silent. They just kind of prefer not to even talk. Okay. What about if you had to pick one gender for sports, then which one would you pick? For the sports, maybe the men, because the men they're quite fast. Yeah, they are fast, maybe. But yeah, again, it is a very tricky question. I'm kind of like torn between the genders, so I don't know. So yes, so it's not that they are not, men and women are not saying anything, but it's because they are processing everything that has happened, and because of that, they just prefer to kind of sit down and to think through everything that they have gone through, and to find the lasting solution to that very problem, so that it would not reoccur again in this very new year that we are about to start. Because they've sat down and they've decided that, look, that everything that they have gone through in 2025, they do not want to carry it into 2026. So they right now are sitting down, thinking of all those problems that they have gone through, and they are kind of figuring out what is the best solution to sort this problem out once and for all so that they do not carry it into 2026, because they wouldn't want to start a fresh new year with the same baggage that they have already gone through in 2025. They just want to start off afresh and to just move forward with new plans, new resolutions of how they can improve. So yeah, that's what they're currently doing right now. If you feel reflective, if you feel tired, if you feel emotional without knowing exactly why, this is actually one of those things. Yeah, that often happens. That people kind of always reflect on things. Yeah, always they often feel tired, which is normal, because like I did say yesterday, because of everything that they do, like the things that they do at home to keep themselves busy and to kind of keep the house in order. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy at all to kind of run a house, make sure it's organized, so that it doesn't kind of like it doesn't kind of get scattered in the way that you wouldn't want. Then if you feel emotional without knowing exactly why. Now most men and women, sometimes they feel emotional about something that has happened in their life, or maybe it could be like a certain health problem that it came to them as a shock, because they've been healthy for many years. They've never ever fallen sick. They've never ever had any problems, and then boom, out of the blue, they get a phone call from the hospital saying that, look, that you're needed to come into the hospital. Then you'll be then and there that the doctor.
Okay, your whole mental health, but I have to switch off all emotions and feelings. Would you do it?
Wow. I wish I actually had a cure for mental health. I wish. And the emotions, yeah, the emotions that kind of really bothers people. Yeah, I'll kind of switch it off and put it in one corner if I had my way. Yeah, I would. Because yeah, it does kind of sometimes, yeah, it kind of bothers people depending on how their mood are. The emotions kind of start to go up, down, left, right. That sometimes even they themselves, they'll be wondering that, whoa, what's happening to me? But yeah, anyway. So sometimes men and women, they feel emotional. So again, it depends on how their mood, how they feel. Sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're sad, and also the fact that thank you. Yes, I did. I did. and I'm still in uni at the moment, but very soon I'm kind of rounding up, which I'll be rounding up kind of very soon of next year. Yeah. So yes. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Now, mostly when a man and woman kind of they get a phone call from hospital saying that look that they're needed in the hospital, and then it will be then and there. Thank you. Then it will be it will be then and there that the doctor will actually give that man and woman the shock of their life. Wow. I would actually say I'm kind of the third cleverest person in the family. Thank you. Um, so yes, and for men and women to kind of get the shock of their life from the hospital, of course it will take them off balance because they have been so healthy all throughout. They've been eating healthy, they've been doing their exercises, and then to find out that they have this particular health problem, like for example high blood pressure or low iron kind of thing, and they feel healthy. They don't feel anything. They feel healthy and strong, and they'll be asking the doctor, "But why is it that I'm having this health problem at this stage in my life when I am eating healthy, I drink a lot of water, and I also watch my weight as well. Why?" Then they'll say that maybe it could be it probably is the sugar that you take. Then they'll say that, look, but I don't even use much sugar. Even rather is more of the honey that I even use. Then the doctor will actually have to tell them that, look, that you need to kind of slow down on the honey, because the honey itself kind of has a lot of sugar in it. And they'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Then the doctor will now kind of yeah, we are. Then the doctor will now kind of advise them what's best. What best, like rather than kind of having sugar and honey. So they will kind of advise other best solution to minimize the sugar and the honey. So sometimes maybe they will advise them to kind of use sweetener instead, but the one that does not have so much of sugar. Then they'll say, oh, okay, that's fine. But it kind of shows that men and women, they can easily get emotional or have an emotional breakdown due to these kind of reasons. But sometimes, it could be a health problem. Maybe it could be a family drama where there's most of the time sibling rivalry every time.
It's bad. Do you think the government is right to stop men and women having refill or full fat Coke at restaurants?
Well, to answer your question, yes, the government does have the right, when it's kind of having severe impact on customers, on people who is going into these restaurants and buying Coke that has a high rate of sugar and is causing them to add a lot of weight. Yes, the government has the right to kind of stop it for the sake of their health. So yes, he has the right to stop it so that people can kind of be able to manage their health, their weight, so that it doesn't kind of get out of hand. So yes, to your question, the government has the right to stop that. Now, okay, so now we are going to go into the second step now. Now, why the end of a year feels heavy? Yeah, that's one of the things that always happens. The end of the year always feels so heavy because every New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, everyone wants to be happy. Mostly that the end of the year feels heavy, because time moves faster than understanding. Yeah, it's also part of it. The time does move very, very fast. And even me myself, I'll be wondering like, whoa, what? Okay. We were talking about siblings. Do you have twins? No, unfortunately, no. I don't have twin siblings. No, I don't have twin siblings. But although me and my older sister, we look alike, but we're not actually twins. But yeah, when me and her were little, my mum used to kind of dress us like twins, so people thought that we were, but no, we're not. So yes, so now back to what I'm saying. So yeah, because the time moves faster than understanding. Yeah, sometimes I feel, sometimes I'll be wondering, is she as kind as you are? Yeah, she is. Oh god. What is an angel? Wow. Oh no, what an angel. Okay, thank you. So yes, so time moves fast than understanding. Every year even the time moves so fast that even me myself, I'll be wondering that, gosh, where's the time going? Oh, who used to win? Oh, okay. I will. Thank you. Um. Yeah. So yes. Now, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes my older sister was mainly the one that used to win the arguments, whereas the other times I will win. Guys, I would like to ask. She's funny too. Guys, I would like to ask you guys to please help me and don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. the time moves so fast, and I've been wondering why is the time moving fast? But I learned to realize that not every year can stay the same. Every year has to change, and it's something. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. It is something that we just kind of have to learn to live with. Oh, thank you. Now, during the year, we are busy surviving. Yeah. So during the year, yeah, because we all men and women, we are busy surviving by working, by doing our various businesses, by investing money into a new business, or um, or maybe doing charity work, for example. And through that way, you you end up getting what you have already invested. You're getting actually double of what you invested.
I think you'll be good at BBC.
you're, oh wow, you're funny. Yeah. So back to what I'm saying. Many men and women, we are busy surviving by working or investing in a business, um, or doing your various business, investing money into it, or doing charity work. And then once you have invested a certain amount of money that you're comfortable with, you'll be surprised that one day that money that you've invested, you get double of it back. That's why sometimes it's kind of good to invest a little to be able to get returns. So sometimes it's kind of good that you do a little investment, and do a little investment, whether if it's charity work.
Lovely mother in law is over. She's great. I knew my child side.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. So it is kind of good to invest a little bit so that you can get returns. So that's kind of what. Okay. Yes, I have. Yes, I've done charity work before. I've done charity work before, just as a volunteer, just to kind of use it and keep myself busy. But I have done it before to. Oh, okay. I've done it before to keep myself busy, and also to give back to the community. So it's kind of my way of. Okay, it's my way of kind of like helping people who are less privileged. Now, we we are solving problems. Many men and women, as they're surviving from their work, as they're surviving from their work, they are also at the same time they're busy solving problems, like whatever the problem is. It could be family, it could be your family over here in Europe or maybe in Africa. That kind of needs the money that. You're very funny. um, you're so funny. So yes, so back to what I'm saying. So mostly if your family, if you have family in Europe or in Africa, and mostly Africa where it is very, very hard, even more than Europe. They always, they're always in need of money, simply because our president is kind of not really helping. He's not really helping at all. Rather, he's just he's just kind of leaving the money to himself while the citizens are not kind of really benefiting from the money that they're supposed to have.
Cat Burns. What? Cat Burns is from Celebrity Trading.
Oh, okay, right. That's good. Now, we are meeting responsibilities. Men and women, we both have. Oh, okay. Men and women, men and women have a lot of responsibilities that they have to kind of meet up with. Their parents, their siblings, their children. In fact, only the children alone is a very, very high demand, because even as the kids that are growing into a teenager, they'll just come to their parents. They'll come to their parents one day, like, Mom, Dad, I need the latest iPhone. Then they will ask the daughter or the son. Oh, okay. Then they will ask the daughter or the son that, okay, go to the shop and pick the one you want, but please make sure that it is not a very, very, very expensive iPhone, because you know that we're not kind of really earning much. And it's like, okay, no problem. So they will now pick. I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of here with as many of you here, talking with you guys. So yeah, so the parents will actually ask the daughter or the son to choose the phone that they want, but as far as it's not expensive, and then they'll say to the son and daughter that, we're not earning much, and this is what we can afford for your iPhone. And they'll pick, and then they'll now ask their mom and dad to kind of come to the shop with them to go and collect the iPhone that he or she has picked. Then they'll go and collect that phone and buy it for them. Yes, I am a Christian. Yeah, they'll go and collect the phone, and also pay. Hey, but I'm not Jimmy, to be honest. Yeah, you're right. So yes, Now, back to what I'm saying. So they'll go with her. Do you think? Yes, yeah. For me, yeah, Jesus is real because Jesus has really helped me. Yes, He has helped me in every area of my life where it has been difficult for me through my prayers, and he has kind of answered me whenever I need Him the most. So yes, Jesus is real. uh, don't yeah, don't worry. You ask him that yourself. Yeah, Happy New Year. Now, then the parents. Oh well, that's what some people. Yeah, some people may think that, but for me, he's definitely real. He's definitely real and alive. So yes, so the parents will go and buy the iPhone the for the son or the daughter. Then um, then they'll now leave it with him or her and say that, look, that this is your gift. Now I've solved your problem, and I will really kind of also want you to kind of take a little responsibility as well. We are not showing up for others. Sometimes men and women, they don't really always in fact when they show up, it's not that they show up for other people, but it is because that they have to show up for something very important to them, whether if it's a meeting that the boss has already. I'm both. Yeah, I'm both. So yeah, so, many men and women actually. Thank you. Many men and women, they actually they don't show up for others, but sometimes you are very funny. You're very funny. No, I'm not a kid. I am a complete woman. Yeah. So yes. Now back to what I'm saying. Yeah. So many men and women, yeah, they don't kind of really show up. Uh, Whoa. That I have asked them that, but I think they told me about I forgot. But that will be another time that I'll ask them again. So yes, now back to what I'm saying. Many. Oh, that's not nice. Why? Yeah, don't think I've forgotten because I've not forgotten, but I will. Oh, oh, you feel I'm too young. Oh wow. I know. Because of my baby face, I know. I get that. I get that a lot from people. Yeah. I do. um Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. Many women they don't necessarily show up for others apart from something that's very important. Thank you. Um, okay. So yeah, many women they don't kind of really show up for others, but when they show up, it needs to be for something that's important, maybe a meeting that the boss has organized, or a conference, or maybe I'm from the UK. A meeting or conference, or maybe it could even be a family gathering. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's lovely. But one thing that men and women need to kind of understand is that when they show up, okay, water, water. um, yeah, men and women, they need to understand that when they show up, is for their own reason. Oh well, a whole lot of crisps, biscuits, and chocolates. Wow, thank you. Thank you for that. I received that. Okay. Now, but when the year ends, everything slows down, and we finally feel what we've been carrying. Yeah, it is like that. It is so like that. The end when it comes to a month when it comes to a month before December, at the end at the end of that month, it starts to kind of it kind of starts to slow down a little bit, but is when we come to, when we now start December. Yeah, if again it feels as if it's slow. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, okay. Um, so yeah, my content. Yeah, my. Do you actually mean the actual title? Is that what you mean? If you can let me know, that will be great. So yeah. So when it comes to like the month before December, it kind of slows down a little bit. Then when we now finish November and go into December, it kind of gets a little bit more slower. Then the following week, the weeks will now start going very very fast. Huh? What in church, or how do you mean? Um, what, what I mean is that what you told. Um, No, I don't. No, I don't do confessions. Okay, no, I don't do confessions. I only just kind of put the title of what I speak before I start. So yes, now, so the when we get to
What's the content of your channel?
so that very one, I think, you will kind of need to, you kind of need to ask Mr. Jimmy White on that. But yeah, he will explain more. But I will just simply say that I'll just simply say that it's a general program. It's a general program for both men and women that I speak on different things. So that's kind of what the content is about. No, it's not a religious channel. It's not a religious channel at all. Now, back to what I'm saying. So from December. You people make me laugh. What love channel? Right. Okay. So yeah, the title, the title that we've been kind of talking about. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, so what we've been talking is that we survived 2025. Now let's heal and grow. So we're mainly kind of talking about the healing and growing from every problems that we have faced from January to December. So we're just kind of mainly talking about ways that you can grow. That's good. So yes, I hope that I've answered your question on that. Now, so December, yeah. So when we like start December, December can be slow. You're funny. So December can be quite slow, but when it now start the second to the third week starts, that's when it'll now be running so fast. It'll be running so fast that even you yourself will even be saying, slow down. Yeah, yes, you're right. So my point mainly is that whatever you are going through right now as a man and woman, we can actually heal and we can grow from our problems, as in we can grow past our problems that we face. Because like I've said quite a number of times, that look, that every situation that we see ourselves in is kind of like a test. It's kind of like a test from God Himself to know whether if we are able to handle these problems and how we kind of react to these problems. And through that way, if you believe and trust in Him, then yeah, He will be able to help you to overcome those problems. Oh, okay. Now, during the year, we are. Oh, okay. Actually, I have spoken about this before. So now the next one is some of us has gained things, yet we still feel empty. Wow, that's sad. Some of us. Oh, okay. So some of us we've gained a lot of things, and at the same time, those things that we've gained, we still feel empty. Maybe simply because that they're alone, that they don't have a partner yet. Oh, same to you. Thank you. Maybe they don't have a partner yet. Maybe I gained weight and still feel empty. Why? Upon you being so much and you still feel empty. Oh, okay. So now, yeah. So some of us feel, some of us has gained a lot of things, but still feel empty. Maybe because yeah, we, as in not we, but mostly men and women, they don't have a partner and they feel alone, and they don't have anyone to kind of share it with. Oh, okay, that's good then. They don't have anyone to share it with, so that's part of why they kind of feel empty. Some of us achieved goals, yet still feel tired. Yeah, a lot of us men and women, yeah, we have managed to achieve our goals that we want, but at the same time, after achieving those goals, we still feel tired. Yeah, because it's not really easy. It's not kind of really easy to achieve those goals that you actually wanted, but yeah, it's not. You at the end of the day, you you feel so tired because those goals you've worked very very hard. You've worked very very hard on achieving that goal, that it kind of really drained your energy and has made you feel tired, and you don't kind of really know what else to do. This is this is also because success does not cancel emotional weight. Yeah. Okay, all right. um, so yes, success. Yeah, success about, yes, success is about the effort, the determination that you put in, and through that success, you through that success, it does not really, it does not cancel emotional weight. So where however you've managed to be successful, it does not in any way cancel anything that is kind of happening in your life. Mostly when it comes to your emotional weight, it doesn't cancel it at all. So it's very kind of important to kind of know that as well, and continue to dedicate your work, and by putting in extra hours if you have to, by putting extra effort in if you have to, whatever it is, but just kind of continue to be successful in what you do. 2025 asked a lot from people, and many gave more than what they had. Yeah. Now, when you have families that live in Africa, they kind of really, they can kind of really be demanding. Oh, okay. They can kind of be demanding in a sense where they need money from you. They'll ask you for money, for to buy medicine or to buy food, or you need money to be able to move around in a taxi, or the bike. Then no. I'm just kind of I'm using this as an example, because sometimes sometimes that some families do that, but no, my family doesn't do that. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. Now, for example, when women and men and their family, like their family back in Africa, kind of ask them for money to be able to buy their food, or maybe to pay for their rents, because obviously a lot of us knows how hard Nigeria is. No, yeah, because obviously, they, we know how Africa is. Yeah, Africa is quite hard, and every now and again they do kind of need the financial assistance. But it's just that sometimes, not all families do that, but some. Sometimes when they ask you for money, and you tell them that, look, right now you don't have money, and because you've not received your salary, they'll think that you're joking. They'll think you're joking, and when they constantly call and still ask for money, and you still tell them, look, you don't have the money right now, that you've paid for a lot of things, and you don't have enough money right now. They will now kind of be, they'll actually be crying that, would you want to see your mother be would you want to see your mother on the street? Would you want your mother to be hungry? So they'll kind of say something. They'll kind of say something that will kind of make it like, kind of really touch your heart, but it's not that they kind of constantly do that. But no, it's not. No, it's not like that. But yeah, sometimes it's good. Yeah, it's good to give. It's kind of good to give. But it's just that sometimes when you give, it's they kind of expect, people expect that you give all the time, but people need to kind of sometimes understand that it's not all the time that that person has money, and they can't be expecting money from you all the time. But it's not everybody that does that. Not everyone does that. Yeah, it does sometimes. Yeah, it does sometimes, but not all the time. But most families are better off, but it is only when things are very, very hard for them and they don't have money at that very time, and they have asked for financial assistance, and people have told them they don't have, and then when they've told them that they don't have, that is when they'll now call you to see if you have a little bit of money that you can kind of assist them. And if you tell them that you don't have it at that time, they will understand. But again, it's not everybody that does that. Not everyone does that at all. Now, back to what I'm saying. So step 3, survival is not failure. Again, survival is not failure. We live in a world that celebrates results but ignores endurance. Yeah, we live in a world where we celebrate where we celebrate results. Results can be like from an exam, or maybe it can be from an exam, or it could be from someone that has kind of have gotten entry to university, as in like they got admission into university. So sometimes these kind of celebrations kind of are very good, but at the same time they can kind of be ignored as well. But it's not that it's an intentional thing. It's one of those things that kind of does happen. People clap for outcomes but rarely honor the process. People kind of they clap for outcomes, as in they expect for an outcome to be good, as in like they expect good results, but sometimes they rarely honor the process. So when that outcome is good, you'll sometimes even notice that, wow, that very result lasted for maybe a couple of hours, and they hardly really honor the whole process that person has gone through. They hardly really honor it, and which is not great. It's kind of good to motivate men and women. It's kind of good. I don't know, but it's just an example. It's just an example that I'm using, but it's not really like that. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. So yes, Um, no. So sometimes the outcome. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much it is in Africa. I don't know. So yes. So the outcome sometimes can be like an hour or half an hour, and then you even be surprised that that very result actually only lasted for a short period of time. Then that is what I'm not sure of. I'm not sure of that because I've never lived in Nigeria, so I don't know how their system. I don't know how it works there. So yeah. Yeah, I go every year. um, no. So back to what I'm saying. Yeah. Sometimes it it hardly ever gets honored. Yeah, it is. It hardly gets honored. It kind of is that way it gets thrown out of the window after a certain period of time. But I would I will actually say to people to men and women that it's very important that every achievement, every result or outcome. Hi, welcome. No, I didn't. I didn't. I've not seen that as yet. Now, yes. So it's very good for men and women to kind of always or sometimes to honor achievements. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of good to honor your achievements, the outcome, the achievement and the outcome, so that you can be encouraged by other people. It's very very important to actually always acknowledge anything that you do. But staying alive, staying sane, staying kind, staying hopeful matters. All of this can we all... Oh, what? Oh, you're asking to come to my graduation. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, I'll kind of let you guys know when it gets closer to the time. But wow, thank you. I probably will, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, so yes, now it's good to it's kind of good to acknowledge your happiness, as in your achievements, but at the same time, staying alive, staying sane, staying kind, staying hopeful. This all matters. It matters to us. Mostly now that we are almost about entering this new year, we need to be very, very careful because a lot of things are happening very, very soon. Everyone wants to have fun. Yeah, everyone wants to have fun and enjoy themselves. So yeah, we need to kind of be very careful to stay alive, also to kind of stay very good, stay but still stay kind to people, stay hopeful always, because all of this matters. It matters to us. If you woke up every day this year and tired, you survived. That is one of the things that we need to always know. Because waking up itself is not easy. To be honest, it's not easy at all. To wake up every day. Yeah, it's not easy sometimes, because when we're enjoying our sleep, when we're enjoying our sleep in the morning, and we have to kind of wake up to do what we need to do, we will just be wishing to ourselves, wow, I wish that I could stay in bed all day. Hi, thank you for coming on. Okay. And then you'll be saying to yourself that, oh, I wish that I can stay in bed for an extra hour. While some people they'll wake up in the afternoon, because they've actually come home from work very, very late. So, and mostly because their shifts, because mostly some men and women, they do night shifts, so they'll wake up like in the afternoon, so they'll quickly do what they need to do before they get ready for their next shift. But then they'll be very, very tired. So yeah, it's not easy, but it's just one of those things that we have to do, because really our beds is like a magnet. So immediately you go in your bed and you sleep, to get up is that where you and your bed is fighting just for you to wake up. But you just have to kind of say no, that I need to stand up, I need to be strong, I need to do my things that I need to do for my house, in order to kind of be okay, and my house to be you Oh my god, you're funny. You're not Elliot, you're very funny. Oh my god. So yes, anyway, back to what I'm saying. Oh wow, I receive it. Amen to that. Thank you. So yeah, is that where your bed is kind of drawing you back? Because to me, the bed is like is like a magnet, because you'll be finding it very difficult to wake up when you're enjoying your peaceful sleep, and then you have to wake up. Obviously, are you eating yeah, so back to what I'm saying. Yeah, you'll kind of be feeling very, very tired to wake up. But unfortunately, it's one of those things that you have to kind of wake up and do what you need to do. Then whenever you're ready, you can go back to bed. But sometimes
Hmm? Have you never heard of the New Year Great Tradition?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I've never heard of it. Um, so yes. So yeah, we have to wake up and do the things that we need to do so that we can be able to organize ourselves this new year. Because now that we are about to enter new year, it's a new beginning entirely. And the old things that have actually gone that we the old things that we've gone through has to finish by today so that we can go into the new year fresh. Yeah, we're going to the new year fresh and starts a new life by think by kind of I mean you don't need to say what your New Year's resolution is. Whatever you have decided that you want to give up, that's entirely up to you. You can in fact it's kind of sometimes it's kind of good that you actually write it down so that you can kind of paste it on your guys bear with me. So yeah, so that you can kind of paste it on your wall. So if you write down your New Year's resolution on a piece of paper, paste it on the wall, and it will kind of be like a reminder for you. So it'll be a reminder for you so that whenever it comes to every new year, these are your New Year's resolution that you have already written, and these are what you have decided to give up.
Huh? I want to buy you
A what?
Huh? I want to buy you.
No, I'm not on sale. My God. Oh wow. No. Mhm.
Do you have a pretty design?
No, I don't. Oh, okay. Thanks for the compliment. Now, now you may not feel proud this year, but you should respect yourself for it. Yeah. We as we as men and women, we again we've gone through a lot, and everything that we have gone through, we have to kind of respect ourselves for everything that we've gone through. And uh, wow, well, because my glasses, yeah, my glasses is actually prescribed from my optician, so is thank you. Yeah, so it's kind of like 70 between 75 to 100 pounds. So yes, but yeah, thank you anyway. Um, now, so we have to, men and women has to kind of like learn how to kind of respect themselves based on the problems that they have gone through, because every problem that comes, again, like I said yesterday, not every single one of those problems are ordinary, while some of them are just a normal thing that happens. But that's why, like I also said, that it's kind of good to put your problems to prayer as well, and just kind of wait upon God part 4. Many people are ending this year with unfinished stories. Well, that was many years ago, a very long time ago. That was a very long time ago. That was in my teenage years, but now now I'm very, very calm and very, very calm. But that was many years ago. So yes. Many people are ending this year with unfinished stories. It's really sad. It's really sad where that's a lot of things that is currently going on. People, men and women, some of them kind of not finished their stories as yet. Have not yet kind of finished their stories. They've not kind of finished their story, as in their like certain things that they've gone through. Because some men and women, what they have done is that they have kind of decided to kind of write their problems as a story. So they kind of have turned it to a hobby in a way. Oh, okay. They've kind of turned it to a hobby in a way, and the reason why they did that is so that people can acknowledge that, like, yes, they've gone through these problems, and there is a solution to these very problems. So some people decide to, in fact, some of them, they don't even like to talk about it. So rather, they will write it as a book, and kind of offer people solutions and ways to sort out the problem while they read that book. And because they've now turned it to a hobby and become a book writer, they're now earning from it as well at the same time. Do you have a book? I have one book, but it's just a general book that I don't mostly have the time to read because I'm a bit busy doing other things, which I haven't had the chance, and I will. Anyway, so yes, prayers that were not answered. Now this is one of those. Did you write a book? Oh, no, not just yet. Not just yet. I haven't written a book. I'm not kind of really a book writer, but maybe one day I may kind of turn that to a skill by kind of studying how to be a book writer one day. But yeah. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. So prayers that were not answered. Now, men and women they've prayed to God. They've prayed to God for something. Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, in the next years to come, I want to continue to be the nurse that I am and taking care of people, operating on people and kind of continuously saving lives. So yeah, which is what I'm already doing. But yeah, just kind of still want to continue with that. Now, so men and women, they have prayed for something. They've prayed for something, and they feel that their prayers is not answered. They keep praying and praying.
Huh? What topic?
Well, not necessarily a doctor, a nurse. Oh, I kind of use that as an example because there are people, there are men and women who does night shifts, not generally in the hospital, but in various works, mostly in the healthcare sector. They do a lot of night shifts into the next day, and it's not kind of really easy. It's not easy for them. So yeah, I use that kind of as an example because also even my colleagues that I've worked with, they often do a lot of night shifts and get home very, very late as well, and then they still have to go back and do night again.
If you work in a hospital, can you have free hospital food always?
So in the hospital, yeah, nurses, they do get free food, but bear with me. Yeah, they do get free food, but it's not everything that is free. They do have to pay for certain foods, but mostly when it comes to sandwiches, I don't know about that. But wow, that's sad. Anyway, so yeah, nurses, yeah, they do get free food, but it's not everything that's free. They do have to pay for certain foods. But apart from like the sandwiches and juice, crisp, yeah, they mostly when the kitchen staff like hands it out, they'll just take from there and eat. But yeah, it's not every food in the hospital that is free. They have to pay for some of their foods as well. Now, so anyway, back to what I'm saying. So men and women, they pray, and they've prayed for something, and they actually feel that their prayers have not been answered. But I am here to actually say to as many men and women who are believers and believe in God that God does answer prayers. It's just that at that very time he's working on your case. He's working on that very problem. So we as human beings, we can't really question God as in when that problem will be resolved. We just have to keep praying without ceasing until God answers you. But it's not that your prayers are not being answered. Of course, your prayers have been answered. God is just working on your case, and it's something that will take a while. And yeah, it take a while, but we can't question him and ask him how long it will take. We can't ask him that.
Huh?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't interrupt. Wait. Okay. No, he allows us to do what we need to do. Oh, as in with the prayers. Oh, you mean okay. Do you mean when it can't, like when you're praying and you get a revelation or something? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, your prayer that you have, your prayer that you're praying, yeah, God may minister to you about that very problem, and he would actually kind of give you the answer to that problem. So he will kind of, yeah, he will kind of, I mean, yeah, he will actually interpret that very problem. He, because you are praying. You are praying to God to help you to sort out a problem. So he will definitely, he will definitely kind of help you out by responding to that very problem. He will respond to that problem, and he will.
Everybody have free will. Like, if you pray to God, God will answer. If you don't pray to God, just stay.
Yeah. So he'll respond to that problem. So mainly everybody does have free will. Yeah, you have free will to do what you want to do. So if you pray to God, God will respond. If you don't pray, he will not respond. That's kind of how it works. Now, back to what I'm saying. Now, promises that were not fulfilled. Wow. Promises, promises can be, promises are the kind of things that can be made and met, whereas not all of it is fulfilled because of a certain reason, and which that person or the persons will kind of explain why it is that these promises were not fulfilled. Decisions that did not bring the results expected. Wow. When men and women makes decisions, when they make decisions that did not bring them the results that they want. Okay, no problem. Yeah, that's fine. So yes. So when men and women make decisions that didn't bring the results they expected, yeah, it may not go well. It may not go well at all, but they'll see that one day it will actually, that same result that they didn't expect to happen will eventually happen. But it's kind of about having the faith in order to be able to make those right decisions. And this is one of the hardest parts of ending the year, accepting that some chapters don't close neatly. Yeah, that is also one of the problems. Mostly that this year is the hardest part. To this year is one of the hardest part, that all the baggage that you have entered from January to December of 2025 is the hardest part to kind of let go. And mostly that we are coming to the end of the year, and mostly accepting that some of these chapters does not close neatly. It's very important to kind of be determined to let go of these baggages so that you don't carry it into this new year, and just try your best to kind of close that chapter completely. But unfinished does not mean wasted. So it being unfinished, it does not mean that it's wasted at all. So whatever that very baggage is that you're facing, it doesn't mean that it's wasted. You're still kind of on the process. You're still on the kind of process of getting ways, as in professional help, to help you to sort out the remaining of those baggages that you're still finding it very hard to let go of. We must learn to sit when the discomfort of not knowing everything yet. We as human beings, men and women, it is not easy to know everything. It's not easy. There are things that we know, and sometimes there's things that we don't know. But it's not everything that we are expected to know. It's not everything that we expected to know. It's just kind of really about doing research. It's kind of about doing the research and finding out these whatever these things are that you need to find out. So if we must learn to sit with the discomfort of not knowing everything. So sometimes we need to sit when we don't know everything. Sometimes we need to sit and relax and think about how to be able to know certain things. Closure does not always come before the calendar changes. The closure that you need, it doesn't always come before the year ends. It doesn't always come. Sometimes it comes much later. It depends on how you feel. Now, part 5. Now let's talk about healing, because healing is often misunderstood. Healing is not selfish. Healing is not narcissism. Healing is not ignoring others. Healing is responsibility. Healing itself is, it is a process. Going through the healing is a process. You're not being selfish to anyone. You're not being narcissistic to anyone. You're not ignoring anybody at all. You have gone through a certain problem and you're healing from it. So sometimes it's good that you find somewhere where you can self-heal, and kind of, if possible, if it means having to shut yourself indoors for a few days just so that you can heal, then but it's not that you're kind of really shutting yourself out of the world. No, you're just on your own. You just want to heal from every kind of problem that you have been facing. It means we can take care of what is broken inside. So it means that we can take care of what is broken inside us, so we don't break others. Yeah. So the healing is also means that, yeah, we can take care of whatever it is that is broken inside of us, so that we don't end up affecting other people with what we are passing through. It means we reflect instead of reacting. It's very, very important, men and women, that you should reflect on that very problem first. Reflect on it. If it's something that is very, very good for you, then yeah, that's fine. But if it's not, reflect on it very well. Think of how to kind of find out how you can sort that problem out without reacting, so that it does not end up going the wrong way. You wouldn't kind of really want that, because if you end up reacting, then people won't kind of really like you again, and you wouldn't want that. It means we learn instead of repeating cycles. Also, as we also healing, we're also learning we're learning from those kind of cycles that you don't want to repeat. When people don't heal, pain spreads. When people heal, peace spreads. Now, when people don't heal, when they don't heal and they keep on thinking about these problems that they're facing, the pain is still there. And rather than them healing, that pain will now spread and become even worse than what it already is. But when people heal, peace spread. When they heal from that very problem, they have peace of mind, they have rest of mind, and then it spreads to other people. Other people want to learn from this very person. We heal for our families, we heal for our relationships, we heal for our workplaces, we heal for our communities. That is very, very, very important. It's very good for us to heal, not just for yourself, but for your families, for your partner, your workplace as well. If your healing process of that person, of that problem that is disturbing you, is good to kind of self-heal and kind of seek professional advice on how you can heal. If possible, you can also find an online seminar of how you can heal as well. Then you can kind of watch and follow it as well, so that it can kind of affect you in your workplace in a good way, and also your community as well. People learn from you as well, because one day people will ask you, how did you manage to heal? Healing makes us better human beings, not self-centered ones. By healing, it really helps us to improve on where we need the improvement. It makes us so much better human beings, that after that kind of issue has gone and is settled, you have rest of mind and you're able to focus. And please note that you are not self-centered at all. You can never be. So if anyone tells you that, no, is not right. Now, Part 6. There is a lie many people believe about New Year's. The lie is that everything resets at midnight. Wow, I didn't realize that. But life doesn't reset because a number changes. Wow. Growth continues, healing continues, learning continues. Wow. I didn't even know this. Is now that I'm even knowing this. You don't enter the new year suddenly whole. You enter it willingly. Wow. So that is actually very, very important. It's good that we enter new year willingly, and all those things that we have been facing, that we let it go this 2025 and send it away. Willing to learn is good that we're willing to learn whatever it is that you want to learn, willing to grow, and it's also good that we grow through the through whatever you want to learn. It's good that you grow with it, and willing to do better. And by improving on where you are struggling the most, it's kind of good to be willing to be better at that thing. And that is more than enough. Don't pressure yourself to become a new person overnight. Transformation is a process, not an event. It's very important for we women and men to never pressurize ourselves to be a new person overnight, because many of us men and women, we have lived our life to the fullest, and certain things that we have been doing like since we were very young, and we've kind of grown up with it till this day, is not kind of really easy for it to go. So it's something that's where it's kind of important to get some professional guidance, as in by talking to a professional, and kind of explain to them as well how it really bothers you, and how it bothers you and how it stresses you so much. Then they'll be able to kind of help you and advise you on how you can kind of overcome it. So step 7. Before 2025 ends, let us reflect honestly. So before 2025 ends, it's very, very important for us to kind of reflect on everything that has happened, and ask yourself quietly, what did this year teach us? So wherever you are, whether if you're at work, you can just kind of go to a quiet place and think about everything that has happened, and ask yourself, what did this year teach us? Ask yourself that question. Then, what did it take from me? Then you also ask yourself this very question. And then the last question is, what did it reveal about me? So, to as many men and women, please, if you can kind of find a quiet place for yourself and think about these questions. Think about these questions and find out what these questions mean to you. And you can answer it in your own time, or write it down if you have to, and continue to reflect on these questions. Now let us speak words of intention. Men and women, I would like you to actually type in this chat. I survived 2025. I honor my journey. Oh, okay, that's good. I accept my lessons. I release guilt and shame. I choose growth over pressure. And I step forward with hope. So please, you can type it. Yeah, type it in the chat, please. That will be very grateful. Now, guys, so now we're on the last part now. Yeah, we're on the last part of this. So now, this is the closing words and prayer. So I would like to say that as we prepare to step out of 2025, remember this. You don't have to prove anything tonight. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain your journey. You don't have to pretend. Being here is more than enough. Let us close with gratitude. Now, guys, to as many of you, so now I'm gonna pray now. So now, if you guys, I don't know whether if you want to bow your head or if you want to just put your hands as a prayer. God, thank you for every person listening right now. Thank you for the strength they didn't know they had. Thank you for carrying them through moments nobody saw. As we leave 2025, grant us peace, grant us wisdom, grant us grace for ourselves and for others. Let the new season be calmer, wiser, and prosperous. In the name of Jesus, amen. Now, I'd like to say, to as many of you, thank you for being here. We've survived 2025. Now, let's heal and grow together. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. So, so we have come to the end, and I would like to say thank you to as many of you who have been here with me and have supported me. And I really like to thank you all. And please, I will still continue to re-highlight to please help me to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, share with your friends and your colleagues, share with other fellow women like yourself, whether in your workplace or whether in your churches or whether in your family, but please help me to spread this viral. Thank you.
Yeah, we are more than overcomers. Quite learned of the
Yeah, hello and happy new year. So yes, so please help me to spread this viral to as many people that you feel that will benefit from this, and also to men as well. Please help me just to spread it viral. And yeah, so that's it for now. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be on. I'll be on as usual, and please do expect another lovely topic. And I know that many of you did enjoy this very one. And many of you really encouraged me. Thank you so much. So so I will see you all on. Happy New Year. So I will see you all. So I'll see you all on to tomorrow by God's willing.
Something about the meet everybody happy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. Before I go, so yeah, I would. So I would like to say to as many of you that may Happy New Year. Really, really change as many of you from whatever it is that you're going through, and I hope that this new year will really, really bring a lot of changes in your life, in your family, in your friendship, or whether if you want to kind of get a partner this new year. I really wish you the best in everything and anything that you do. So happy, 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 happy New Year to as many, many of you. And yeah, so as I was saying, I would like to, yeah, I would like to say that, yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow, as usual. And yeah, once again, this is your girl, Adez. So yeah, see you all on tomorrow by God's willing. And bye for now.